Yeah, bro, you wouldn't believe. This is episode 5, but episode 1 started in the backyard.
Okay.
Episode 2 was also in the backyard with Jeremy's CPO. Episode 3, we finally made it in here just because it was too hot out there, and it was like...
Yeah, when I pulled up, I was like, please don't be outdoors.
No. Nah, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was not,
I worked outside for like 10 years, and I'm like, fucking, I hate being outside now.
What did you do?
I ran a skate park in my neighborhood for like 10 years.
That's sick.
Okay.
But I don't hate being outside, but I'd rather be inside.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What goes into like running a skate park? Just keeping it clean or what?
We were owned by a nonprofit, so part of our insurance like was that somebody had to be on site all the time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I had to be there getting like people to sign waivers, wear helmets, shit like
Really?
that. Yeah.
That's crazy. Whenever I used to
It
go to skate park.
sucked.
Yeah.
Everyone hated me.
Yeah, because skaters don't do any of that shit.
No.
I
was just trying to make an honest living, man. And these fucking skateboarders they just hated me, dude, in their guts.
Skaters are rude, bro.
But you skated too.
Yeah, I'm also, but then I became sort of like a pad dad, and they hate you. But
Yeah, I didn't make it in the world of skating. I used to bring my scooter in there. Like,
of course, you look like a scooter kid,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, you look like a scooter fag,
yeah.
bro.
Oh, dude, this guy's
I didn't
fucking
make it.
dropping
They
the F
didn't
word
make-
this quick. We're getting pulled from YouTube immediately.
We bleep, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
We do
Alright.
bleep. We have the technology to bleep.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
All
super
right.
cool. Fucking Travis is a genius with all this shit. Travis edits all this stuff. He
Yeah.
produces the whole thing. He does
What
the
metal band do you roadie for?
Ask him. That's the guy.
Both you
So I'm
guys.
get excited.
You guys both look like you fucking work for Guar or something, dude. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too, man. That'd be a good. Well, I don't know about that gig. It'd be fun. Maybe now. Seemed like it was like a hellacious gig back in the day, though. You know.
Bro, are you a metalhead?
Yeah, I'm a music guy. Yeah, I like everything, dude. Yeah.
Oh shit, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I like everything, but I'm like more. I'm not so much metal. I'm a
Yeah.
big country guy.
Of course you are.
You know.
Yeah. Emphasis on the big.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Big country guy.
Hell yeah.
You want to do an official
Yeah,
intro?
I'll do an
Sorry.
official
Oh shit!
intro.
Sorry, I'm already
No
derailing
worries,
the
no
fucking
worries at all.
podcast, dude.
No. Yeah. Fucking
absolutely.
keep everything, dude. It's fucking.
People like the raw shit, man.
That's what I'm saying. None of this shit is scripted. Everything you see is real rap. Welcome back to the Oil Rig Podcast. This is episode 5, hosted by myself, Sakai Shaw, and
Right in the middle of your intro,
Yeah, thanks
Asher
for that.
Kazan.
Fuck you. And today our guest is the hilarious Joel Jimenez. Give it up, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here to cause chaos, man. It sounds like a lot of claps, actually.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
There's only 4 people in here.
This is in front of a live studio audience.
I've done it. I've done podcasts in front of more people than this and gotten less claps.
Fucking,
That was good.
Oh, yeah. We run
um,
a tight ship over here.
you're on. What's the other podcast you have? The something about Browns.
Dogs of Browntown.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're on a little break right now, but yeah, that's me, Hormoz, and Saul Trujillo.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are. I
Hormoz
didn't know you guys were on a
Rashidi.
break right now.
We're just chilling. Life gets in the way of stuff, you know. I don't know how I feel about this constant content machine.
really
Yeah, I think
because
it's,
we started this so we have content.
yeah, I
constantly.
just think, and that's fine. That's okay. If it's fun for you, then that's good. I just
Yeah.
feel like it's soulless and fucking, there's no like art in media. There is, but predominantly when I open my Instagram, it's just fucking soulless clip after soulless clip. Nobody gives a, everybody's got the fucking 4K camera. It's
Yeah.
an audience clip. It's this, it's that. It's a stand-up thing. I want to do more art stuff. That sounds so
Yeah.
pretentious, but I just
no,
want like
not
the
at all.
shit I do to have a little more thought. So I'm probably suffering because of it.
Yeah.
I'd probably be a lot further along if I was doing
Yeah.
just throwing shit out there. But
Thanks for shitting on podcasts, by the way. No, I'm
dude,
fucking-
I come from it.
I get
I
where
do
you're.
it. I'm here doing this. I drove out here from fucking, from where I live.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
I
we
do get what
appreciate
you're
you.
saying though, because you can tell when it's just like a farm and there's no love for it at
And
all.
I think that there is something where like it is kind of what it is, a thing that needs to be done if you want a certain trajectory. I don't know if I want that trajectory. I don't know if I know we're all in it, like, so I don't even know
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
like interested by seeing stand-up clips anymore. Like, I'd rather watch somebody's like music video or even like a
Yeah.
short film that's not meant to be funny. Just like this is so pretentious. But I mean it. I want to make more like I don't know, man. There's not enough like beauty or like thought about the process or creativity and things. I think a lot of the shit that I see is like just soulless. Like, what would it be like if like a girl liked the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Or fucking, oh man, like when you're a PA and you're walking your dog, what's that like?
Yeah.
And I don't care.
You have creative urges and creative itches that you can't scratch by being kind of contained in this format of
Yeah.
you know,
And
of
I get
content.
it. And I have a lot of friends who are doing it. They're very successful, and some of it's really funny. Like I don't hate it. You know, the reason I agreed to do this too is just like I don't really know you guys, but like I wanted to come. I do enjoy having conversations with like human beings.
Yeah.
And so this is like one of my favorite things to do is just talk to people. I talk too much sometimes, but
Hell no.
so this is cool for me. I'm enjoying myself getting to know you guys.
Oh, I can tell you right now, I'm already enjoying you more than fucking. You know, it's nice.
Start
to
naming
hear...
your last 5 guests.
No, but it's nice to hear somebody just be like, these are my hard opinions. This is what I like. This is who I am. These are my interests. I would so much rather talk to you than somebody who's like just, you know, Hollywood cattle. They just act how they think they're supposed to act and shit. That shit pisses me off when you can tell you're talking to somebody and they're like trying to say the right thing instead of just saying what they want to say.
I've done that too, man. I went a long time in my life feeling like a politician where like I didn't want to ruffle feathers. I'm still that way, but when it comes to like creative quests and things like that, I really want to be. I don't know. I'd rather do less things that I'm stoked about than more things that are like kind of just whack. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do? Like, what? If you had full creative freedom to do something today, what would it be? Like, what you want to make a movie? You want to, you know?
I want to make like music videos. I want to like paint. I want to fucking do music stuff. I want to do stand up, but like I want to try. I would like my stand up to be just at the best of my ability where I'm at right now, not just like. I don't know, because I also like some of the crowd work stuff. I think that coming from like Kill Tony and things like that, I have gotten the dopamine hit of like some of the shit I said on Kill Tony was not maybe like the greatest joke or like the most like highbrow thing, but you got rewarded a lot for like speed
and for the quickness,
speed over like quality, which I sometimes I like, and I like bad shit too. I'm a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I like it all, man. I watched the Mel Brooks documentary recently, and he was talking about like the Catskills back in the day, and he's like a lot of the jokes they were doing was like garbage, like shit, and he's like, and I loved it, and I go, yeah, me too, man. I love a fucking bad joke. When people groan at a bad joke, I'm like, you're not gonna make it, man. Like in life, because I just think I think that you ever made like a dad joke and people act like they're in pain because you made it. And you're like, you're like,
all the
just
time.
have a little bit of joy. Have a little bit of joy, man. Like, if I've done a lot of lowbrow shit in my life, right? I've gotten naked. I've rocked the dildo. I've done all kinds of stuff, and like, it's some people might see that and be like, really, like that's what you're gonna do? Like that's not comedy. But if say somebody's going through a really rough time, their dad died, their fucking wife left them, whatever. And they're in that audience and they see me doing that dumb shit and I give them a little bit of relief. I think that has like value to it, you know?
Yeah, you break through all that. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna fucking rant, dude.
No, I mean, I can tell you that when I had just started stand up, like
2 weeks ago. I'm kidding.
Literally, no.
How long you been doing it, by the way?
I'm almost at 2 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
But when I mean like a few weeks in,
sure.
I had a very tragic loss. Like it just broke me to my core.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah. Well, no, the first thing I did when I finally got out was I went to the Improv and I just watched a show.
Yeah.
Paid for it. Didn't try and be like I'm a comic. Just went to the Improv, paid, sat down, had a cheeseburger, and just became a customer again.
That seems fun, dude. Yeah, that seems great.
I've been wanting to just go be a customer somewhere.
He has been saying that a lot recently.
I've been saying that a lot.
I'll do it every now and then. If there's a show I want to go see, I'll go fucking... My buddies were sharing this because Sinbad's doing the Ice House.
I'm going to that. I already bought my tickets. I'm going to that.
Good for you, man.
They sold out already, I think.
Damn. Yeah. I was like... I've been whatever. I'm but there's a couple things coming up that I think I might go do.
Yeah.
It's good to do that.
Yeah.
We're too
absolutely.
in it sometimes, man, and it's like you need to like go enjoy yourself and fucking
I groan at him all the time.
All the
Yeah.
time.
But in a funny way. That's my friend.
How long you been at it?
I've been at it. I'm about to hit 4
4?
years.
Okay, yeah, I've
Okay.
seen you around like a bit for like the last
Yeah.
couple for a bit. Yeah,
I've been trying to be outside as much as I can.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying too. Like, I appreciate you coming to do this because we always I always see you at the store, just like in passing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We never actually got to sit down and
For sure.
get to like a real genuine conversation. So I appreciate that. And I also wanted to ask you so cause how long have you been doing stand up?
14 years.
14 years,
Yeah.
right? So
Jesus.
when you started, what was what was it like when you were getting into it?
Uh-huh.
And what was necessarily your avenue? Like, what did you take? Like, what was the route that you took?
I got into it. It's a weird trajectory. So like I started like doing theater. I was doing like theater
Yeah,
in
me
my
too.
adulthood. Like I went to an open audition. This playwright wrote a play about the neighborhood I grew up in, and they had open auditions. I went. I got that. Through that, like the director passed my name around. I worked with this company for like a while, and then I met a guy who worked backstage who took improv classes. Took these improv classes. Fuck this plane, dude. I'll talk over. Is that what you guys are saying? What is it? A motorcycle? Oh, airplane. Whatever. Who cares?
That's all we could do.
Who gives a shit, man?
Well, we had an ice cream truck in the last episode, or the episode before.
Yeah.
Because
Good.
it was outside. There was an ice cream truck that just drove by, and it was driving slow as hell, but
Yeah.
whatever.
It's gonna be fine, dude.
Yeah.
No one's gonna go, man. That podcast was great, but that airplane.
Yeah.
So then I did improv. Took these improv classes in East LA that was like donation based, and before I did that, I thought like stand up was impossible. I thought like you had to be a fucking superhuman,
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
But through doing improv, I realized like, oh shit, like I'll say stuff sometimes that makes people laugh. I could do that. Then I started writing. They let me do it before the class one day, and was just awful. I wrote for about 3 months. Went to an open mic, and did okay. I took like a little airplane shot. I drank a beer. Went up. I was terrified.
Nice.
I'm sober now. And it went okay. And I remember going to pee afterwards, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm a comic now. And this guy I met there invited me to a mic the next day. I went to that, then to another one. And then that was just like my life for the next like 5 years, was just like being on the scene, doing it all the time. And like, just kind of like making friends with people. Like I said, I like talking to people. I was making friends. I wanted to be the best I could be. Here's one.
And this is all in LA.
This is all in LA.
Right,
I'm born and raised out here. Yeah. Here's one that and I'm wondering if this is even good advice. I think I had a good discernment for people that were doing it for the right reasons.
Right.
Like, you show up to these open mics, and there are like comics who you see who are working on stuff. There are people that are trying to figure it out, and then there are like sort of the people that are kind of in it to just for the scene, like just for the like to hang out. And then you have like full blown alcoholics and drug addicts who are like been doing it 20 years and like are still in this basement, which is okay. I get it. Not everybody's like whatever, but I was really careful to kind of like make friends and be closer to the people that were actually like really cared about the craft and like really like and also those people you usually have more in common because like they like certain movies, or they'll turn you on to shit you haven't heard about.
Yeah.
I was kind of careful to not just be getting fucked up with the guys who were kind of wild cards at these mics. And like I've learned shit from everybody.
I just thought about like 4 people.
Yeah, me
when
too.
you
Sure,
said
sure.
that.
Yeah.
And I know
like 6
people
to
that
7,
have
yeah.
died that are not here anymore that were those guys, or like there were times where I kind of like idolized some of these guys because I'm like, when I was like, oh, this guy's like rock and roll, he's like the real deal, like he's out there living that life. And it's like you start to see when you get to know these guys and sit down with them, you realize how much of a mess they are.
Oh, like I just didn't give a fuck. That's
And
why,
it's scary, dude. And you're
They're
like, I don't want
damaged.
that.
Yeah,
And I'm not
damaged
talking
people.
about like climbing or like social climbing or like who can help you. Like none of the people I'm talking to could have helped me, but like
Right.
we had this healthy sort of creative these chats like while you're waiting to go up about life, about stand up, like things like that. And I think that that's like something that gets overlooked, is like being discerning about who you trust, who you spend your time with, who you give your energy to. And just by the nature of making friends with these people, they go on to do stuff, you go on to do stuff. People start shows, you kind of like start to get integrated in the scene. Like you'll feel yourself kind of like, it's a little step, but you'll feel yourself go up another step. And
Right.
also by being the funniest you can be, like your name starts getting kind of mentioned around, you know. Your
Yeah.
friends start doing impressions of you, or like whatever it is. And who's that? Or you start getting these other shows by just, I would say that is like, be careful who you're friends with. They say you reflect the company you keep, right? So like
Right.
that, and also just being the best you can be. And then by doing that, you start getting shows and you kill at this show, and then these people see you, and then you kind of like people start to like know your name. And then also when you get an opportunity, being kind to people,
Yeah.
not fucking it up.
Mm-hmm.
One of my good friends, Pat, he was like, it's a long story. He got involved with roast battle. Then through that,
Hey, Pat Barker.
no, Pat Reagan. He doesn't do
Mm.
comedy anymore. He's a great musician. He was a very funny comic for a long time, but he kind of just more into music stuff now. But
Okay.
he basically used to do the warm up for roast battle,
Mm.
and he had a set one night that was like transcendent. Like he crushed, dude, and like he's a guitar comic, but like special. Like did shit that was like, everybody that was like, man, I hate guitar comedy would love Pat because he was fucking
Yeah.
sick, dude.
Sounds like
Still
Tony.
is.
Yeah.
But had a set at roast battle one night. Everyone was there, like Red Band, Tony, I think Rogan was there.
Mhm.
He gets a CD to Tony somehow. Tony listens to it. Tony hits him up, hey, I got this show, Kill Tony, do you want to be the band leader? So he starts doing it. Then he starts hitting me up like, you need to come to the store, you need to come do this. So I used to just roll with him. I didn't have a license, and I would just sign up every week.
Yeah.
And he's like, you want to be like part of the band? And I was like, I don't have a drum kit small enough to fit in the belly room. We were in the belly room.
Yeah.
I found like a toy drum kit at a thrift store, and I was like, hey, I got one. Came, was on
Nice.
the band, fell in love. I was like, I'm never leaving.
Yeah.
And just kind of like dug my claws into the place. And like, I've been at the store now maybe anywhere between like 7 to 10 years or 6 to 10 years. I'm so bad with time,
Yeah.
It doesn't
but I've
matter.
been there like a while. Yeah.
That's awesome though.
But I just love it. I've always wanted to be a stand-up comedy store guy. Never thought it was possible. And just like really put in a lot of fucking hours to like make myself indispensable.
Mhm.
Drove all around town getting costumes. I don't know if you guys are even familiar with Kill Tony, like the
Yeah.
old
Ooh.
era, like pre-Austin.
He is. I
Yeah.
am not. But he's been a Kill Tony fan
Well,
for.
I've just been a fan of comedy since way before I even
Yeah.
thought about starting it. So,
Sure.
like, I got into it, and then it was just like,
Like
oh, now I
what?
feel like-
What's your like earliest memory, and what do you like? Like what were you into?
For me, when I was a kid, so my dad used to do movies. Right?
Okay.
His name's Stan Shaw. He was in
Okay.
stuff like Harlem Nights, for
Oh,
instance.
cool. Fuck
So
yeah.
he's growing up. He's
big
always
time.
telling me stories about him just hanging out with Eddie Murphy. And
Yeah,
him just
wow.
hanging out with Richard Pryor.
But what
So-
what did you
Right,
like?
so
What's the
that
first
leads
thing you
into
saw? You were like,
the
holy
first
shit.
thing I ever saw was Live at the Sunset Strip.
Man,
right?
great. Yeah.
And then from
I got
that,
a story about that after. But
I
go ahead.
found his Kevin Hart DVDs,
Okay.
his Chappelle Show DVDs,
Gotcha.
and then like Raw and Delirious,
Intense.
and then some Bill Burr tapes, and then
Yeah.
I just started literally spiraling, and then I
Cool.
found everything, and I got into watching Kill Tony probably when I was in, I'd say high school,
Okay.
maybe like 2014, 2015. is when
Okay.
I started watching it,
Yeah.
and then
Crazy.
go back,
So it's
watch
a
the
while.
backlog episodes and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I got into comedy in 2011. So I
Okay.
don't. I must have already been there. Yeah, I don't know. Was that still Iron Patriot days?
Yeah, I
Okay,
got
cool.
in right around. I remember watching. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was live at the time, but I remember watching the upload when Iron Patriot rushed the stage. In the
Oh,
main
yeah, I
room.
was
That
there, dude.
Yeah.
They threw him out, and apparently, like before they kicked him out, he goes, "Do you know who I am?"
Yeah.
We thought he was gonna fucking murk him,
Yeah,
dude.
it
We
looked
were
like
like,
he
"Oh
fucking
no,
ran up there.
dude."
That was insane.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah,
that-
that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bunch of comics and I about a year ago at the New Beverly, they showed Richard Pryor live, not live at the Sunset Strip. He does it in Long Beach, and that and Eddie Murphy, I think it was Delirious. Is that where he's got the blue suit, the purple suit on, or the blue? I think
Raw
is
is
the
red.
red. So
So
Delirious,
yeah, so it was
is like
Delirious.
blue. Yeah.
So it was like a double feature, and a bunch of us comics went, and it was like so sick. And I think Richard Pryor live, it might be the greatest like hour of all time. I was watching it very discerningly, like trying to see if anything stuck out as being out of date or like whatever, and it was all like pretty perfect, dude.
It was all great.
And he's just like, there's these moments where he's got like so much empathy in his face, and it's like funny, and it's fucking, he's so honest, and yeah, it's fucking dope, dude. That's great. How about you, man?
Bro, so it was really weird. I didn't know stand-up was a craft. So
Yeah.
I was on YouTube, and I was a big YouTube kid, and I used to watch Michael Jackson videos, and I was like a music guy.
Yeah.
Music videos, things like that. I love those things. And then I would watch like just the YouTube slop, you know what I mean? Where it was like animated, bullshit.
Yeah.
And then eventually I found my way to Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, like I said, that stand-up existed as a craft. So I thought Kevin Hart was this guy that they just, they pay him to just talk on stage, and he's funny and he makes people laugh. And then after Kevin Hart, I found Cat Williams. And it started to kind of click in my head that's like, wait, multiple people do this. So from Cat, I went to Chappelle. And then from Chappelle, I just kind of umbrellaed out to stand-up as a whole. And I said, oh, this is an art that people do. And then I totally forgot about stand-up for years.
Yeah.
Until about maybe high school again. And I was the funny kid in class. And then I met Zoe Rex, whose dad is Todd Rex. I don't know if you know Todd Rex.
No.
He's a comic. He opens for Craig Robinson, Bill Burr, Chappelle. He's just like that guy.
Okay, cool.
And so Zoe knows stand-up. She's been around her whole life, and she said, you should try stand-up. I said no forever. And then there was a bowling alley open mic near my house.
Is it the one in the valley? Is it Corbin Bowl?
No, it's I live in Santa Clarita.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so it was Santa Clarita Lanes.
Okay.
So me and my friends saw that there was going to be an open mic. We waited. We went. And you're supposed to do like 8 minutes. And I had nothing written down. I had never written a word. I was just like, I'm just going to get up there and talk. Like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So I did the full 8 minutes, ended up doing 12 of just talking. And I'm sure it wasn't as funny as I thought it was.
Yeah.
But I got off stage. I was like, man, I just fucking killed. Like, I can do this. Like, I'm going to be great.
Everyone else was bummed because you ran the light by fucking 4 minutes.
There was 4 people there.
Yeah.
They just kind of let me go.
Yeah.
But no, it was awful. There was literally 4 people there. And after all the comics had gone, which was only 4 of them, they were like, you guys want to try? No, we were like, sure. But more than anything, that just gave me the like green light to be like, oh, I can do this. It's not like the level of entry for comedy is very low. The ceiling is incredibly high.
Yeah.
But anybody can go find an open mic and hop up.
Yeah, you were lucky. For me, I didn't get not one single laugh for like 7 months.
Hell yeah.
Like,
that was my problem though, because I was good when I started.
I was not.
Yeah.
I was terrible. My first open mic, I remember, because I had been writing for a long time.
Yeah.
Because, like, I would watch Kill Tony and watch people, and I would watch, like, open micers go up, and I would be like, oh, yeah, I'm funnier than that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I can definitely outright that. Like, oh, wow, Hans Kim, I would have did that different. Like, you know?
Yeah.
I went to my first open mic, and I had probably, like, to me, I had 25 minutes of gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
you had like 3.
Yeah. Didn't even have 3. I got up on stage and like I stood up, and I remember this. I remember grabbing the mic, looking up into the light, and then I was like, okay, no, don't look there. And then I look at this guy in the front, and he was just kind of like this, just like kind of like looking at me. And
at third wheel, right?
Yeah, third wheel. And then it
like
settles in. I know. It settles in that I don't remember what I wrote down on the page.
Yeah.
And I had remembered it to like, I was supposed to say, hey, how you guys doing? So I was thinking, but I walked up and I said hi instead of hey. And then I was like, oh,
fucked
shit.
You up.
I was like, I didn't practice this.
Yeah,
and then I was like, okay, now. So I tried to do the whole meta thing, like, oh, I forgot my jokes. And then the guy was like, clearly.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, so I don't really know what I'm gonna say. He was like, then get down. I was like, yeah.
Just you just walked off. Wow.
25 seconds. And that was my first time doing stand up.
That's how it should be, man.
Yeah.
It was terrible. And I bombed for a bunch of weeks.
I don't know if I've ever seen you go up.
I can do longer than 25 seconds now.
Yeah. 26?
Yeah. Got a solid half minute now.
Oh, yeah.
My problem, and he can vouch for this because he met me at a show and was like, how long have you been doing this? And I was like, 3 months.
Yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck? And my journey was way different than anybody else's because I started in a bowling alley, and 3 months later, I'm doing the main room of the Improv. I'm doing the Ice House. Like, I'm opening for Craig Robinson and shit. Like, it was very weird. I have now slowed down dramatically. That's just how it comes. You know what I mean? Things go up and down. But I thought I was like God's gift to comedy. Like, I thought I was so great. I was like, bro, I'm about to be making like $1 million next year.
Yeah.
Like, I really did. And then things started to slow down. I bombed for the first time. That fucked me up. I was like, wait a minute. You're telling me it's possible for them to not laugh? Like, I didn't know. Now I've bombed many times, thankfully. You know what I mean? You have to get that shit out. But it was a very interesting start. And I definitely don't bring that up to be like, I'm so good. I bring that up just because, like, it's kind of weird, you know? Not a lot of people have that start. Now I'm just one, just like everybody else. But, like, I really thought, and I even told Zoe this, I was like, I think I'm going to be coming into some money pretty soon with this thing.
That's
you know
fucking
what I mean?
hilarious.
I started planning like what car I was going to buy and where I was going to move. I was like, I'm probably
you're delusional.
So delusional.
You used to say that to me. We'd be walking past, like, we'd be walking out of the haha, finishing 5 minutes each, and he'd be like, buying that Corvette next month. I'd be like, no, you're not.
Yeah. No, I really did. That's what I thought. But
I just bought a used car off of a family-owned lot, baby. That's what you get.
Oh, yeah, and that's the dream right there.
But also, I would say then, like, I mean, I get it. Some people, like, they have those dreams and they make shit happen because they think that way. I've never been one of those guys. I'd rather. Sometimes I'm like, I'll fucking live in a room in someone's house if I could just go up and like do comedy. You know, I don't know how much I need, which is maybe to my detriment. But you know.
Well, that's why I'm glad I slowed down, because it made me realize and feel the community. Because I was by myself, and Sakai will tell you when he met me, he was like, "So where do you go up?" I was like, "I don't. Who do you hang out with?" Nobody.
Yeah.
Like it was just me, and then being able to slow down and like I went to I had never been to the Comedy Store when I met you, so when I went to the Comedy Store and I was like, "Oh, this is a community." You know what I mean? And all the stars at the store. It's like, wait, you're telling me this dude I can see on Netflix is just here every night and just goes up at 9:45? Like,
I'll go further. The Comedy Store is like is my family, like a big part of it, man. My the times when I've been like at the lowest parts of my life, I can go there and like hang out with all my friends and like man, it's I really love that place. I think there is a lot of young comics who don't really know like the history, don't care about it, and that's fine. Like, it could just be any other building to them. To me, it's like the greatest, and I'm like so privileged to be a part of that, and it means the world to me, dude. It's like dude, it's fucking sick.
Awesome.
Do you remember your first time going to the store? I do.
I did a bringer show in like 2011, and I ran the light, and I bombed. I bombed so bad that my I had like 3 family members there. It was in the belly on the balcony, you know where the roast battle judges sit.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Maybe like one person over here. I bombed. I ran the light, and I was like so depressed. I thought I was never gonna work in this town again. I was like, I just ran the light. They played me off. They played music.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, I'm fucked, dude.
I can't imagine that.
And then like 12, and then I think I went back in like 2016, something like that.
Oh wow! Like, so you took some time off.
I didn't have a license, so West Hall, and I live on the east side, so like Hollywood was a fucking another universe to me. It was an hour-and-a-half bus ride if I wanted to go there.
Yeah.
And no Uber.
Yeah, no Uber unless you call a cab. Yeah, no Uber. Cabs are too expensive.
Yeah, back in the day, I was in a. I was just like, things are gonna change. I'm gonna fucking take the bus there every night. Like,
you know. One day I'm gonna be in West Hollywood.
That's awesome. Well, I remember my first time being at the store because And I have Sakaya to credit for all of this because Sakaya was the comedy kind of guru and he knew everything. And
I was terrible at stand up, but I had a lot of comedy
Sure.
knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was blind, but I was like, I kind of knew.
I was decent at stand up with zero comedy knowledge. So he helped open my eyes to everything. And I remember because I went and then I was like, I faintly remember seeing these faces. So I have my Rushmore of people that I think are great. And Ralphie May is big on there. So I remember going back and watching old Ralphie May and being like, yeah, I remember this. So I rebuilt my recollection of stand-up. Then I went to the store and seeing the names on the wall, like that blew me away.
Yeah.
Like I got like almost emotional. And it's weird that that's like our normal now. Like that's just us kicking it now. It's not like, I kind of wish I still got a little blown away walking into the store. Because the first time I remember seeing like Eddie Murphy, and then I saw Richard Pryor, and then I found the guys that I like held close to me when I found Ralphie May, and then I found Adam Ray, who I was a big fan of at the time. And it's weird that I just call him a homie now. Like and me and him text. It's weird that you're, I don't want to say idols, but kind of the people that you look up to in community being such a, not community, in comedy is such a small community that those are just your homies. You know what I mean?
I remember I was scared to go to the Comedy Store.
Good.
When I first...
People should be. There's not enough fear anymore.
No, dude, I didn't go for like a year and a half when I first started comedy because I'd never been as a customer. I just knew about it. And I knew everything. I knew all the lore. You know, I was back in the time I was watching Rogan so much. Like I watched all the old episodes. I knew all the fucking stories, like everything. And I was like, I remember people would like after mics, people would be like, "Oh, we're going to the Comedy Store. You want to come?" And I was like, no. Like why would I want to go there? Like what if someone wants to hear me talk? I'm like, no. Yeah. And it was like I was terrified. Yeah. And I remember that I went for a while. I did my first non-open mic showcase, which was at the Comedy Chateau in the Little Room. And it was the first
dude.
Time.
Shout out to the Comedy Chateau, man.
No, but I remember that was the first time I got in front of an audience that had paid for a ticket.
Yeah.
And when I got up there, I was like expecting...
There was audience that for the open
mic? This was an open mic. It was a showcase. It was Sergio.
So
Sergio produced the show and he just had it there. So he put me on the lineup and I went in and there were people who had paid for tickets and it was the first time that had ever happened. So everyone was like there for my set, which never happened. And I got up there expecting to like throw because like in open mics, up into my experience at the time, I had to throw such a heavy swing to get any reaction at all. I went out there and threw such a crazy swing. Like there's people
they were like, "Oh my god."
There's people to this day that still remember me for that opening joke.
Yeah.
I walked out and did that and the room blew up and I was just like, "Are these people stupid?" And I was like, it felt like I was getting away with something.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I was like, there's no way that I'm like this funny. I'm like, you guys are lying. Like, you know?
Yeah.
You were just used to performing in front of comedians.
Yeah. So then once I
nobody.
Yeah, once I did that, I was like, okay, I'll go buy one drink at the Comedy Store and stay until my drink's done and leave. Yeah. And I remember I walked in and it was so intimidating of a like I don't know why people can like the thought that people can get thrown out of there is insane to me because I'm like, dude, I like feel like I just now got comfortable to like stretch my arms there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Like I
like that.
Yeah,
I don't get it, man. There's some people walking around with too much confidence.
Yeah. Dude, some people like stomp on it. Like I am like so respectful of the store. Like I remember my first time being invited back to Sacred Grounds. I almost said no. I was like, no. Like I'm not. Yeah, that's me. And they were like, come on, you know.
Anytime somebody invites me to Sacred Grounds, I look for Neo because I know she'll kick me out and I make sure she comes with me. So I say, tell me when I can't be here anymore. Yeah. And then the second someone goes, she looks at me, I'm like, gone. And I'm like, out.
I don't know if you saw, there's a sign back there that says, if you don't belong, don't belong. I bought that.
Did you?
Oh, that's a great.
That's fucking sick, bro. I like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God. Don't even get me started on the first time I was in Ciro's. I've still only been in there once.
I've never been.
Oh my God, dude, my heart was in my ass the whole time. I couldn't get comfortable. Like guys would walk back there and they would look at me and then just go, anyways, you know what I mean? Like they'd go back to their thing and I'd be like, I'm just going to leave. I just left. I was like, I feel like I don't, even though I was invited back here, I was like, thanks you guys. I'm out. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's very like, it's powerful. It's a powerful place, bro.
You know what blows my mind is when, like, I'm not going to name any names, but just when people that, like, aren't door guys, don't work there at all, aren't regulars, are just hanging out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I've been hanging out with people on the patio, and they'll be like, "Well, yo, let's come kick it," and then they'll walk into the kitchen and just stand there, and I'll be like, "Motherfucker, you trying to get me shot?" I'm like, "I don't whoa, no. Like, no, I don't."
I hate it, man. Stay out of the kitchen, dude. And if you're trying to order a drink in the kitchen bar, don't.
Again, also that I can't.
That's crazy. And then they don't tip either, or some shit like that. It's wild, dude.
It took us a while to feel comfortable hanging out by the belly room stairs where you walk in from the parking lot, because comics kick it right there. It took me a while to even feel comfortable kicking it there, because as comfortable as me and Sakaya are just at the store generally, we know our place. We don't belong in sacred grounds unless we're invited. Definitely don't belong in Ciro's. We really don't belong
in the hallway, damn near. Like, I'm in the hallway if I'm talking to someone who's like has business, or if I have a set that night, then I'll walk around a little different. Like, I'll walk around like just
slightly.
Slightly. I'll go to the belly room. I'll hang out in the green room. You know what I mean? If
you're doing something.
Yeah.
You remember our first time in the green room, though?
I remember my first time.
Bro, it felt insane, dude.
Yeah.
I remember my first time in the main room, green room. That was so weird because I had seen it on Whitney Cummings' special. It was the intro, and I was like, oh, that's what it looks like back there? Like, how do you even get there? How do you get to the main room, green room? And then I had my set in the main room, and like just sitting back there, I probably sat back there for like a while, like well before my set, just because I wanted to feel it. You know what I mean? And it was weird because you see, again, those people that we talk about, how there are idols. You see them in such a regular way. Like, I'm kicking it back there, and Dane Cook is just kicking it back there. You know what I mean? He's talking to Erica Rhodes, and they're just chatting it up. And I've talked to Donnell Rawlings before. He's a good friend of Todd Rex, and I've been at a Christmas party with Donnell. You know what I mean? And I remember going up to Todd and be like, "Can you introduce me to Donnell? Like, he's so da-da-da-da." Like I love Donnell.
Yeah, me too, man. He's so funny.
So fucking funny.
He gets a lot of hate. I don't get it. I think it's I know he had a couple weird, like, Kill Tony experiences, but he crushes, dude.
What did Donnell say to you when you went up to him?
Oh my God. So Todd.
And please don't say the word.
No. Because he didn't say it to me. He looked at me after I had been introduced, and he was fucking annoyed by me. He did not want to talk to me. He wanted to enjoy his time at this Christmas party. And he said, "Look, the only advice I can get you is to shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Anything that you need to learn, you will learn just by doing comedy." Great advice. And I remember being like, "Thank you, Donnell." You're like walking away.
I've heard of people be like, when you ask them like, "Oh, I want to do stand up. What do I do?" They go, "Don't."
Yeah.
Because then the person that goes like, "Well, fuck you, I'm gonna figure it out," like, then they go do it, you know?
Yeah.
There's really nothing you can tell anybody, man. Anybody who's asking, I have a feeling most people that are asking you, "How do you get into it?" They're not gonna do it because they already would have figured it out. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Maybe not across the board.
That's what we learned, because remember, we asked around a few people, "How do you start a podcast?" for example. You know what I mean? And they were like, "I don't know. You just kind of do this and da-da-da-da, and you buy a studio." And like, we just hit every obstacle. And then eventually we were like, let me just ask my grandpa. And then slowly but surely we bought one mic, two mic, three mic, and all this shit sat in the cabinet for a while, and we were just building up. And now we have this, and we met some cool people that help.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
These Guar roadies. Fucking Iron Maiden's second bass player over here.
So yeah, I mean, that's what
this is Kiss the later years after.
This is the fucking early years, dude.
Before the makeup.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what? Here's my thing. It seems like you have a big draw to creativity in general, not just like stand up. So
for sure, man.
It seems kind of open ended, but like, what? When you wake up in the morning, like, what do you feel? Do you feel more drawn to music? Do you feel more drawn to comedy? Do you feel or is it
just depends, dude. Just depends. Some days I don't want to listen to music because I'm fucking in my head and like certain chords are gonna set me off. So I want to hear people talking. So I'll listen to fucking podcasts or like I like old movies. I like fucking
Turner Classics, baby.
I love horror movies. I love like comic book shit. I like all that stuff. So I'll like Gilbert Gottfried had a great podcast that would dive into a lot of that stuff. So I'll listen to the old episodes of that. Yeah, podcast, music. Sometimes I'll like paint. I've been like painting or doing like art stuff for a long time. I don't know. I'll write stuff. I've been working on like music, my own sort of music stuff. I'll play drums. I'll do like whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I wake up every morning and immediately feel like a stand-up. I just want to like make something or be creative or
just want to be for a second.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Yeah, today I got up. I was gonna do this. I went to get coffee with Chappelle and Chappelle Lacey, and then one of my best friends.
Bro, he is fucking funny as shit too.
And then I just drove here. And then after this, I'll probably go home, chill. I got a show tonight, and then I'll probably go to the store after. That's another one. I'll get like advice to young people. Is like one thing is like, if you're at the store 7 days a week from like opening to closing, they watch that and they're like, when the fuck are you doing comedy? Like I would say go do your shows, come afterwards, or come check in for a bit. But if you're there like all the time getting drunk, like from open to close, people notice that and go like, oh, this guy's never performing. He's just here.
I do know some people that what I'll do is because I have a day job.
Mm-hmm.
I work at Equinox, and then I do like stand up as well.
Yeah.
So, but I try to get to the store like 5 times a week if I can.
Yeah.
Like that's where I try. Like if my day's over and I still have some downtime, I'll hit the store before I go home. That's
sure. Yeah. That's how it should be. Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I do know some guys who like literally like sleep on that like bar on the patio.
Yeah. How funny are they?
We don't know. We've never seen you tell a joke.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah.
But like here, I feel comfortable talking about this with you specifically because you have seen everything. Me and Sakaya finally have some traction at the store.
Mm-hmm.
We're finally getting up on Potluck. Every host that we've done for Potluck has, I believe, sincerely told us like, hey, you guys are doing really good. And we feel like we're being noticed. What do you see when you see somebody go from just hanging out to getting a few sets to maybe getting offered a door guy job to like what?
Just like what's the timeline look like for someone who
there is none.
Everybody's different.
It's fucked, dude. It could take fucking forever. It just doesn't. That shit is like just chaotic, dude, and nobody knows. I will say there's a lot of different like methods. I mean, you could start popping around town and then people know you're funny and then the door guys like you. Set of the Night's been like a pretty clear pipeline to like getting hired. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that show up to the store finally, like I've already known them a long time from outside of the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've known some of these people. Like I've known Joe Marisi like I want to say like 14 years now from doing bringer shows back in the day. I've known Logan Gunselman forever.
That just got passed.
Yeah, 13, 14 years, something like that. I've known Ben Branfin forever. I've known Chris Estrada forever. Like fucking. But that's what I mean. We used to just go to open mics together. Nobody was anybody. It was just like, oh, Chris is a great writer. We get along. We like the same sort of music. We're talking outside the mic. And then just as people, if you just don't quit, you end up in the same places with these people like years later. You can't. There's no quick route, dude. There's no fucking method. Everyone's looking for a quick way to pop, and it doesn't exist. Oh, I'm gonna upload 5 clips a fucking week, like to TikTok. I got the captions, I got the audience reactions. It doesn't matter, dude. None of that shit fucking matters. The thing that matters is getting better, getting funnier, writing, showing up, doing fucking whatever you gotta do to be the funniest person that you can be, and being kind and like respectful to other people, and making friends because you actually like these people, not because they can help you. Because that shit's fucking dead, dude. They can't do shit for you.
Yeah.
What the fuck is your friend gonna do for you? Like, Well, everybody wants a break. Yo, man, let me open for you. Let me do this. And then what? You fucking, then what? Even if you
still
do
have
it,
to be funny.
Yeah, even if you do a stadium with somebody, like, say you do a stadium, man. Say fucking, I don't know, Bill Burr hits you up to do a stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You go up, you crush. How many people in that stadium do you think are gonna follow you on Instagram?
4.
1.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
Right? It could be a lot.
Single digits.
But then what, dude? Or I know people who are like very, very unfunny. They are not good, and all they want is for someone to call them to get an opening spot. Then what? You still gotta show up and like do
Be
well. Funny. So what can you do to control that situation? You can be your best self no matter what. You can be ready for the moment that it happens. Yeah, these fucking like, I gotta get engagement on this thing, and then okay, so you get engagement, you get a couple gigs, and then what? Now you're doing an hour and you're bombing in fucking
We've gotten that
Kansas
exact
City
advice before.
because because what? Because you suck.
Yeah,
And it's okay to suck. It's all right to suck. That's not bad. Like, be cringy, be bad, but figure it out and stop trying to hack the system. There's no fucking, you cannot hack the system. All you can, this is why I'm talking about art. It's like, you gotta want to do shit that feels good to you, that you want to do. You gotta fucking enjoy the creative process. Like, you gotta want to get up on stage because you want to get up on stage. You can't do it for money. You can't do it for clout, because none of that shit matters, dude. Like, it's just it just doesn't matter, dude. What are you gonna get? Even if you're famous, you got all this money. Like, I couldn't sleep at night if I knew I was doing like base level hack bullshit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man. You can't hack the system.
No.
You just got to be your best self, and you got to be happy with the shit that you're putting out there and you're doing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's what that literally happened to me. I was not ready. I did okay, and he told me I did okay, but I got the call to go open for Craig Robinson at the Brea Improv.
Yeah.
It was packed out. You know, that's like, what, 800 people? It was huge.
Yeah, I love that club, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And, yeah, I mean, it's also like I had to follow a guy who was great. You know what I mean? I was sandwiched in between this guy named Amir.
Amir K?
Amir the Amiracle. No, not Amir K.
Okay. Amir K is one of the greatest of all time. Let me just, if you haven't seen him, look him up. He's so fucking funny, dude.
Not Amir. Okay. I would not be following Amir.
Okay. That's a guy I would shit in my pants if I had to follow him, dude. Or you got to take like 10 seconds to reference what just happened before you move on. Like, you got to be like, I'm going to be a lot different than this last guy.
Yeah.
Because I've seen him just fucking
just go.
God damn it, dude. That guy's special, dude.
Yeah. Not Amir. Thankfully, not Amir.
Right.
A different Amir, Vegas comic.
Okay, cool.
Came in for it.
Cool.
Black Amir. This one's black.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely. I was sandwiched between Amir and Todd Rex. Todd Rex, he's not famous.
Yeah.
No one knows who Todd Rex is.
Yeah. Those guys are some of the funniest dudes.
Nuclear.
Yeah.
Nuclear.
Thanks for saying it properly. I hate when people say nuclear.
Yeah.
It's nuclear.
Nuclear. Nuclear. Anyway.
Fuck.
And yeah, so I did okay, but it's exactly like you say. You know, I wasn't. I don't want to say I wasn't ready, but I wasn't ready.
Yeah, you probably weren't ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You're fucking 2 years in. It's like,
and that's at the time I was only a year in.
That's a lesson you're gonna learn, and you feel that shit.
Yeah.
I've bombed so bad, dude. One of the worst nights of my life was hosting at the Hollywood Improv main room on a Red Band's Death Squad show. It was Santino, Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan, Brody Stevens.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
shit.
Tony, Red Band. Like, I'm fucking hosting this shit, and dude, I was just bombing. I was bombing. I was wearing a hat, and I felt my hat getting cold because it was filling up with sweat.
Shit.
I had just got cut from this like record I was supposed to play on because I couldn't play to a click track. I had some crazy life shit go on where my life was falling apart at the moment. It was one of the worst nights of my life, dude. I got off stage. This couple was like, "Hey, we'll buy you a drink, whatever you want." Like, they saw me. I look in the back corner,
crazy.
like Brian and Tony are like dying laughing, like watching me, like whatever. And I like said something to somebody, like "fuck you guys," and I think I heard Tony from the back go, "He's attacking the audience." Like, and I was just like, "Fuck, dude." It was one of the worst nights of my life, dude. And I just like learned a lot. You learn so much from bombing, dude.
Man.
Yeah, whatever you want. Yeah,
I can tell you my best, or at least my I guess my worst bomb that I've ever had, and I don't know if this will be the worst bomb of my entire life. I mean, I have a lot more life to live.
Sure, it can always happen.
But god damn it, this one is the one that I will never, ever, ever forget. So, this is last July. Last July.
Was I there?
No. This was in Baltimore.
Oh, that one.
So last July, I get called. So my dad, he's friends with Coco Brown. Okay, so Coco, she's on her tour right now. Coco Brown, huge shout out, love her to death.
I'm gonna guess this is a black woman.
Yes, it is. She tells me that she wants me to come open for her.
Fuck.
On a weekend at the Baltimore Comedy Factory.
Oh no.
I've been killing all little ass showcases.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, of course. Like, yes, I'm down 100%.
I mean, you have to say yes. Even if you're not doing good, you got to say yes.
I had I had not even a little bit of respectful fear.
Yeah.
I was just like 100%.
That's the problem.
I was like, nobody's going to, like, I was like, are you kidding me? It's me. I got there. I was not scared. And I'm kind of mad at how not scared I was that first night. Because I was terrified.
Every time I've bombed, it's been because I'm too confident.
Man, I got there. I landed. I got food.
Yeah.
I went and sat at the hotel. I watched the episode of the
I'm
show.
I'm a paid traveling comic.
Yeah. I got an extra muffin. Like, I was just kicking it. I had an extra long conversation with the fucking flight attendant on the way. Like, everything. I'm just feeling great. I got there. Coco was not there. So it was just me and the host in the green room, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, eating my little nachos and shit. And he goes, all right, you're about to go up. Are you ready? And I said, am I ready? And I stood up. And I walked out there so, like, ready to go.
Yeah, I know.
And I had to do 25 minutes.
Fuck.
I did 2 minutes of great crowd work.
Yeah.
Great crowd work.
Yeah.
Ate a dick for 23 minutes.
And then I started my material.
Yeah.
And it was like I jumped off a cliff. It was like crowd work. Ah, ha, 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 ah, ha, ha, ha. I started a joke. Ah, ha.
Yup.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they were silent. And I'm doing my shit. I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm energetic as hell. I'm fucking moving around. Just silence. People start ordering food. This is one, like, people start turning around. Like, hey, what'd you say? What you doing tomorrow? Like, doing all shit like that. And I remember I hit this one joke that I have retired because of this night.
I'll never do it again.
I'll never do it again. This joke was about reincarnation, and I was like, I would hate reincarnation.
I remember that joke.
That
joke wasn't bad.
I'm not gonna do it. And it's about reincarnation. I can't come back as a woman because I just figured out how to use my dick. Yada yada. I can't come back as a white guy because I'm too racist. So what can I not come back as? A white woman. A woman in the front row. Like, first of all, the joke doesn't get a laugh.
Yeah.
And I just let it sit for a second to see if maybe someone will come in from the back. And this woman right here in the front row goes, hey, what if you came back funny?
Damn.
And I went,
fuck, that's good. She got you, dude.
And now it's just like, first of all, she's heckled you. Second of all, she's ruined you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and third, she's said
funnier than me.
She said the funniest thing all night.
She came back funny.
I said she just killed the host. She just killed me, and she killed
I would melt into the floor, dude.
I was standing there, and I was just like, damn. And as I'm thinking, I realized, oh, I'm still up here. I was like, I haven't said anything yet. And I was just like, shut up. And nothing.
Yeah.
Everyone's just quiet. I hear one guy in the way far back this way, because there's 1,000 people in that room.
Bro,
I hear
like
one guy way back there, and he said, boo! And I said, oh no. And then I hear, boo,
dude.
boo, 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 boo. And then a lady over here goes, no, he's doing okay. And she starts clapping.
And that's worse
now
than
the
the
claps
booze.
are fighting the booze. And they're like, no, fuck him. No, he's all right. It's okay. You're doing good. Boom, boom, back and forth. And then it kind of just settled down. And I went,
oh, I wish you had a video of this.
I do.
Yes. I'll pay you to watch this.
I'll show it to you. And
you didn't delete it?
No.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Yeah,
and
sorry.
I said, I went, I still got like 5 minutes left.
He said it like looking.
I said that because I was looking at the clock and I didn't get any laughs either. And I just said, fuck it. And I just did my closer to no laughs. And then the host walked out, and I said, give it up for the host. Everybody get ready to see Coco. I walked past him, and he didn't even say like nothing to me. Like I looked at him and he just went,
Yeah.
and just walked.
Yeah.
He grabbed the microphone and I went backstage. He didn't even say give it up for Sakai Shaw. He went, yeah, we just got that nigga. He said we ain't never seen him, but this was his first time. I don't think he's ever left California. And she said, yeah, the rest of the show not gonna be like that. And I'm hearing all this as I'm walking back to the green room. And as I'm getting to the green room, I remember that this isn't my green room. This is Coco's green room, and she's probably here now. And so all I'm hoping is I just hope she just got here. Yeah. I just hope she just got here just now. And I walk into the green room, and I see her smoking a cigarette on the couch. And I look at the ashtray, and there's 3 cigarettes in it. Yeah. And I said, she saw the whole thing. Yeah. And she looked at me, and she put this one out, a full cigarette. She put it out, and she said, now, how do you think that went? Yeah. And I said, it didn't go good. And she said, no. Yeah. And she said, I saw it. You're going to have to watch it back, but I saw it. She said, they didn't believe you. Yeah. And I was like, damn. And she said, straight up, whatever the fuck you were talking about, it was too rehearsed. They didn't believe you. Yeah. She said, you need to nigger it up, pull some lorries out your chest, because you got 3 more shows. Damn. And I'm like, fuck. So I went, it was bad. I wrote 20 new minutes in 23 hours. Yeah. And came back and did it again because I had Friday off because it was 4th of July. So I had the whole day of Friday, and I wrote a whole new 20-minute set that Friday, and then came back. I did 2 Saturday shows and a Sunday show and did well those shows with the new set. But, that was the worst bomb I've ever had in my life. Very character building.
That fear, man. Yeah, dude, for sure.
It sucked.
I think I would even go as far to say that the new 20 minutes you wrote wasn't even that good, but that the fear like pushed you.
Probably. Yeah. But man,
fuck. Yeah, that's tight, dude. That's trauma.
Yeah, it was a bad one, but I fucking made it out the other side.
That's amazing. That's one of the worst stories I've ever. I mean, that is one of the worst. It was worth coming on here just to watch you relive it too while you told it slowly.
Yeah.
No, fuck, my chest hurts now, man.
I don't have one like that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it must be nice, man. You'll get one. It's coming for you.
No, I hope I do, but like.
No, you don't. That was.
Do you have her number, man? Get him set up.
Yeah.
Next time I'm on.
Yeah, man, I had the funny part is I posted videos of the good set. Yeah, like the Saturday night when I killed, my aunt and my uncle also came to that bomb.
Of course,
so they thought I was terrible, and they're like, "Why is he even doing this?" So I posted the good set on YouTube. The first comment was, "Hey, I was at the Thursday show. You need to post that shit too."
Like, that's great.
Your bomb following you onto social media is crazy.
Dude. I was like,
don't believe the hype. This shit is highly edited.
It is lying.
Fuck. That's great.
Man.
Well, the food's ready, people.
Hell yeah.
Ready to go.
What are we at? What's that?
58? Yeah, it's fine. Sick. That's good. Now that's almost on the dot.
What's your favorite band, man?
Metal?
Yeah, whatever. Nightwish. Damn, never heard of that.
He's played everything for me in the car. I'm like, I've never heard anything
this
like
this. Will be out next Tuesday.
Okay.
Do you have any plugs that you want to throw out? We get like 12, 15 listeners, but they'll come to
fucking,
No, we're up to like 40 or 50. Yeah.
I don't know. Joel Jimenez comedy on Instagram. I put everything up there.
Joel Jimenez comedy on Instagram. You guys already know our shit. And thank you for coming out, bro.
Dude, thanks for having me.
Are you about to clap out?
I'm going to
clap out, man. Do it.
Can you say thank you for watching The Oil Rig?
What's it called?
The Oil Rig.
Hey, thank you for watching The Oil Rig.
That's cool.
Well,
all right.
We're out.